Thanks for coming, everyone. Have a safe trip home. Unfortunately, Rob, you're not going to get away that easily on the boat. Got my glasses, okay. But before I get going, as best man, I'd like to say how amazing the bridesmaids look today and what a brilliant job they've done. Also, I think I must mention someone else who looks absolutely stunning today and took my breath away this morning, but less about me. But seriously though, I really do think Sophia looks stunning on this very special day. Oh. Sorry about that. I first met Rob way back in 1996 when we were two chubby little 8-year-olds who both had a full head of hair. Ever since then, I have always counted Rob as one of my closest friends. So when he asked me to be his best man, I was speechless for probably the first and only time in my life. A lot has happened in those 17 years since. A lot I'm not legally allowed to tell you. However, most of the stories and anecdotes in Rob's childhood mainly involve him getting hurt, most of which were self-inflicted, as he is probably the most clumsiest person I have ever met. But to be fair to Rob, not all of his injuries were his fault, as I'm sure me and Matt caused some damage practicing wrestling moves on him over the years. A broken bed and a trip to hospital later, and our wrestling careers were over before they even begun. I think we can all agree, though, that since Rob and Sophia have been together, she has opened his eyes to many things. The ones I can mention today, venturing abroad and a life outside watching the telly spring instantly to mind. However, most impressively of all is introducing him to new foods. Before Rob went to university, his diet consisted solely of sausages, his dad's chocolate cake and beans on toast. Sophia has managed to conquer his fear and he now eats exotic foods such as chicken, pasta and broccoli. Despite all of this though, she still hasn't managed to get a cup of tea down his neck. Today, Sophia, you permanently join Rob's list of most loved things. Liverpool FC, Cartoon Network, and of course his previous number one, the wrestler, The Rock. I just hope the reception didn't turn into an over-the-top Royal Rumble match. Rob is one of the nicest and kindest people I have ever met in my life. Don't get me wrong, I've never seen him help an old lady cross the street, but I've never seen him mug one either. On a serious note though, I can honestly say I've never known such an honest and loyal person as Rob. I'm honoured to be his best man, his friend and best man here today. Rob's clumsiness came to his advantage when way back in 2008 he tripped and fell in love with the lovely Sophia. 3 years later he popped the question and that's what has brought us all here today. On this day 44 years ago, man first walked on the moon, and today we celebrate another great achievement with the joining of Rob and Sophia. Of all the couples I know, I must say that these two are the most perfect together, and I'm looking forward to this day in 60 years' time when they get their telegram from the King to celebrate a diamond anniversary. Following from Tony's comments earlier, I would also like to personally thank all of Sophia's family for hosting proceedings today and say how beautiful everything looks. Over the years, Rob, Richard, Sophia and Matt have opened their arms and hearts to me and made me feel part of their family. So although I'm not a Davis by blood, it's with all my heart I say to Sophia, welcome to the family.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
So please join me in raising your glasses to the new Mr. and Mrs. Davis.